This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, I was talking with some people about Ken Griffin and Citadel, and you guys know by now that I believe Citadel is hanging on by their fingernails, that they're running out of liquidity, they're running out of money, and they are doing everything they can to try to stay afloat while waiting for some miracle to save them. Okay? And then I started thinking about Citadel's move to Florida. And I have come to the conclusion that Citadel didn't move to Florida for the climate. Citadel moved to Florida because of the tax benefits. Okay, because of the tax benefits. Citadel was having so much liquidity issues. They were losing so much money, hand over fist, that they decided, let's move to Florida where we can save money and have less bleeding going out because we don't have the cash to keep paying the taxes that we are paying in Illinois, in Chicago. Okay? I believe that was the major reason why Citadel moved to Florida. One of the reasons, and this is in my top two, is that Ken Griffin wanted to get closer to the governor of Florida because he thought he would be the next president of the United States, and he thought he would be appointed the Secretary of the Treasury, and he could wipe out all the shenanigans he's been engaging in over the last couple of years. But I don't think that was the main reason. I believe the major reason that Citadel moved to Florida was because of the tax benefits, because they were running out of money. They couldn't afford to keep paying the taxes in Chicago, Illinois, and they knew that if they moved to Florida, they could kick the can down the road a little bit longer because there was less money going out to pay taxes. First of all, everybody knows by now, there are no personal income taxes in Florida. So, if Citadel has X amount of revenue coming in, if they put a majority of that revenue into compensation for the executives and the staff, all that money is now not taxable on the state level because it is personal income for the executives of Citadel and the staff of Citadel. So there is no tax on that money. All of them would have had to pay tax on that money in Chicago, Illinois. And then here's the other little sweetener. Corporate taxes in Chicago are 9.5%. Corporate taxes in Florida are only 5%. So even without the personal income tax, they almost cut their state corporation tax in half by moving to Florida. And if you got billions of dollars in revenue coming through, cutting your state tax in half is a big deal. Okay? That's a big deal. Citadel been in trouble financially for years now. No doubt in my mind about that based on everything I'm seeing. The shares sold not yet purchased. The creative accounting that they've been doing. And Citadel moved to Florida, in my opinion, because they could no longer afford to stay in Chicago and pay the personal income tax and pay the higher corporate taxes. And now, since the move to Florida, they were able to kick the can down the road even further. But now that the high-frequency trading scam is over and their liability has been exposed, I believe Citadel is going to end up like Melvin Capital and Archegos very, very soon. Maybe the next 12, 24, maybe 36 months, if they last that long. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that Citadel moved to Florida because they couldn't afford to keep paying the personal and corporate taxes in Chicago. Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.